Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode, we attempted to retract the vassalage of the Duchess of Kent here from our King of France, and of course he refused, so we're fighting him now. We'll be able to retract it whether he wants to accept or not once we win this. We've fought a good chunk of his army and are now just sieging, which should get us to 100% pretty soon here. I guess we're losing war score or not controlling any of his holdings at this point, but that is about to change. My granddaughter is mastering the art of diplomacy, okay. Marco Polo. We gain 50 prestige. Alright. My granddaughter is mastering the art of diplomacy even further. Good. And I think I see France's army, or the Holy Roman Revolt army. They're just fighting Gallic Volheen there for some reason. What is this about? Oh, okay. I guess he is hostile because of our being at war with the revolt, obviously, but I'm not sure why his army is over here. My granddaughter Trude was bitten by a snake this morning. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. That's fine, she can be brave. Turning into a pretty good martial character. And there are 11,000 men from the revolt here. Still don't think they have enough that they are likely to attack me. Maybe I was wrong. They're headed to here for now, okay. Well, we're up to 96% from that one siege, so any other siege should get us to 100. Apparently the Grand Mayor of Geldern has been slandering me. As long as he's not in factions, I don't mind. Oh, he is in a faction. But he's the only one, and he's not that powerful, so I don't think we'll threaten him. We'll just see if he'd like a bribe. 2,000 gold. Yeah, I don't think we'll be bribing him. Instead, we'll give him a really nice cup to bear. My son asked me for a fief of his own to govern. We'll tell him he's not ready. But we could give him a fief of his own. We are going to go to war with Crimea again pretty soon. Heading here, probably coming around to try and attack this 11k. Which they might be able to do. But we don't really need or want to fight them again, so let's just stack more troops on top here and make sure that they can't really do that profitably. Of course, they could come all the way around and attack this 11k now, but we'll probably have something sieged by then. So yes, 1421 is when our truce with them expires. Oh, and our Grand Mayor just died. Okay. Died of smallpox. Fantastic news. This guy is happier with us, so that's good. Apparently there are a couple of counties up here that are under France for some reason. And over here. Hey, my wife is pregnant. And the Timurids have a revolt. Probably nothing they can't handle. Gained a tithe, which is pretty welcome. We're well over 4,000 gold. We can definitely afford to spend some on upgrading anything that we haven't already upgraded, I suppose, within our domain. We can build militia quarters in our bishopric here, or our vassal's bishopric, I suppose. This city is fully upgraded. And here we can still build plenty of things. Do the keep. City and bishopric are as upgraded as they'll get. And same here, okay. We do have this other county down here, but actually this one. But maybe we'll not actually upgrade this. Suppose we could do the castle town. Do the walls first. Okay, more proof about the Count of Utrecht. Oh, this is actually Friesland, and he's telling me about Utrecht. Okay, so it's Friesland that's possessed. Interesting. But we'll keep it to ourselves because he is not in factions. In fact, Friesland is in factions. We've already bribed him. I guess we can give him the cup that the Grand Mayor no longer needs on account of being dead. Oh. And Utrecht has been imprisoned by the Patriarch of Burgundy. Okay, so we need to give our 2 grandchildren to someone else. I suppose we can't ransom him. We can. Does this improve his opinion? This could be actually quite useful. Didn't improve his opinion. He doesn't care. Okay. Well, we can get our children educated by him again. Not sure if this doubles up the opinion bonus that we get from doing this, since this is the second time we've entrusted the same children to him. And apparently it does plus 80, so that's 20 times 4. So the revolt army is coming around here, probably to try and attack this 11k, but I think we're going to finish the siege before he gets there. And then finish the whole war. And there we go. So we will imprison him, we'll be able to retract the vassal. If we can actually click on here, okay. Retract vassalage of the Duchess of Kent. It annoys the king. Our other vassals won't object. Fulfilled our ambition to win a war. And we can just retake the ambition to win a war. You accept the decision, not like you have a choice. And I think we'll just grant her independence then. And it's funny, apparently this is de jure part of the Kingdom of Thessalonica and not England, since I guess they had it for some time. So that's good, we no longer have that land. Unfortunately we do still have this county up in Alba, held by our niece, which is under the despot of Epirus. I wonder if we can actually retract that. Maybe he is bound to accept because he's only 15. He will accept. Again, we'll get -10 with all of our other vassals, but I think we can absorb that pretty easily with absolutely no factions. So we'll grant you independence as well, I suppose. This is not de jure part of Alba. So they may not have a CB for that, but who knows, maybe they'll take them some other way. Okay, so it's January, we have to wait till November for our truce with Crimea to be up. This guy doesn't look like a heretic to me. His dynasty crest was a squirrel too. Nobody with a squirrel for their emblem could be a heretic. What kind of war are you involved in? Duke of Valois is trying to revoke Paris. Okay. Just vassals fighting each other. We won't burn down any trade posts. So when we declare on Crimea, I think we'll probably just take Moldova. It'll only be 2 counties, or 2 duchies rather. It'll be a relatively quick kingdom to form. Then once we have the 1 duchy here, we can grant this guy, or this queen, independence. My ward is inquisitive and asks so many questions it is hard to answer them all. I try my best, and for every answer I give, she seems to like me even more. I think we have become friends. Sounds good. Aquitaine calling us to arms. Against Portugal. I'll accept. Is that over this county? I definitely approve of that. Probably won't actually need us to help. Seems like Al-Andalus is also on his side. And we had a daughter who is sickly with no other redeeming traits. That's fine. Crimea won an invasion, I guess. Oh, there was... It was actually against the Timurids, and they had a rebelling mercenary company, I guess. Okay. And our Count of Utrecht has been imprisoned again. Well, there's no reason to send the grandchildren back to him, since his opinion is already very good. We could use them for opinion with somebody else if we need it. Like this duke, for example. And our grandson here also needs educating. Seems like all of our vassals are pretty happy. May as well give it to you. Khalid of the Mesopotamian Liberation Revolt has declared his war on the Timurids, okay. Not sure that's going to be a huge problem for them. Still have a pretty sizable army available, even though we killed all of their event troops. Count of Utrecht has been released, okay. So it definitely looks like Aquitaine and their allies, which actually includes England too, are doing just fine in this war. We have a peasant revolt. Blasted traitors. Looks like not a particularly bad one. And they spawned right on top of my vassal's army there. We do still have France in prison, of course. Which is fine, I think. I'll probably just keep him there. We could revoke his title. Except we couldn't, because we have a truce, but once our truce ends, we could revoke it. If we have a reason to do that. And the main reason I would see would be to grant it to a member of our dynasty and grant them independence. I never really wanted France. Maybe if we contract some sort of disease or otherwise look likely to die, we can do that in the last months of our life. So I think even though we can get away with retracting the occasional vassal, it might cause us some problems if we start revoking multiple titles. Okay, so it is November. Our truce is expiring in 4 days. So let's go ahead and declare our war down here. So it'll be for whichever duchy this is up here. In the Kingdom of Moldova. Duchy of Moldova, I guess. Makes sense. And we'll just march our retinue across Hungary. We'll get Bayern's army up as well. Unfortunately, I don't really want to march them the same way because they'll take attrition. Maybe if we can get you to go by a more southerly route. No, actually, you just go the quickest way through into there, and you can go via the north. That's 55,000 or so we're sending. We just have 85, so we should probably raise more troops. And we'll just assume that they won't interfere with each other too much and take too much attrition. Calling in allies, of course, as well. Which we could do if we wanted. Let's see, Hungary could actually help us out. And why don't we call in Vladimir as well, actually? They definitely owe us one. Since we saved them from the Timurids. They're reasonably well positioned to help us. Okay, Hungary accepts. The Timurids won their revolt there. And Vladimir accepts. Good. Call to arms from Miser. Haven't heard from you in a while. Against the King of Jerusalem. Okay, so this is sort of an intrafamilial dispute. Means I think we'll decline to get involved. My prisoner is complaining. We'll let him rock, but we will See if we can ransom him and anybody else. Oh dear, did that include the King of France? No, it apparently didn't. Okay, good. Because I would like to keep him in there if possible. I guess this Duke as well can stay in. So good thing they didn't get ransomed. Probably should have been more careful about that button. Okay, no sign of the Crimean army just yet. Could be down here somewhere. Alba is calling us to arms against the Scottish revolt. We'll accept, but probably not actually help. Which means he's probably going to lose, judging by the amount of land that is in revolt against him. It's only about crown authority, though. Alright. Well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to really start fighting our war against Crimea in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.